Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Italian Makes It. Today, calzone pizza. Ooh, look at that. Kitchen today. Woohoo! And I'm gonna be making a version of calzone pizza. Oh, growing up, it was one of my favorite. This huge, humongous pizza, which is basically folded and filled with mushrooms, ham, mozzarella cheese, tomato. Oh, it was divine. It was absolutely amazing. Not sure why it's called calzone because that means trousers. Well, that's a mystery. But anyway, and also when I was growing up, behind the flat where we used to live, there was a skating ring where I used to go all the time with my mates skating and causing havoc. Um, but there was also a bar where they used to sell these little calzone with ham and cheese. Oh my God, they were delicious. There was only like about this big, but oh, it was so nice. It was sort of like all folded, but it was open at the ends. I don't know how they did it. I did try. I didn't succeed on that. But I'll show you my version of it for my sort of rolling and those skills. Works for me. It turned out really good. So everybody was happy. So I'm going to show you how I do it. But let's stop faffing about and let me show you what we need and what we need to do. Need a bowl, 250 grams of plain flour. It goes in. 250 grams of strong white flour. 7 grams or 1 and a bit teaspoon of dried yeast. 10 grams of sugar, which is approximately 2 teaspoons. And we will need 50 ml of olive oil, which we're going to be adding a little bit at a time, warm water, which we're going to be adding a little bit at a time, and salt. Let's mix all the dry ingredients really well. This is going to be a proper workout. If you've seen any of my other videos about pizza, this is not going to be as wet and it's going to be so hard to knead. So if you feel strong, make some calzone pizza. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be so yummy. Really looking forward to this because it's going to be my dinner and I'm starving. Goes without saying. Let's do it. Here goes the warm water. So the warm water, together with the sugar, they will activate the yeast. Then it will prove for a couple of hours or until it doubles in size. Here goes the olive oil. Let's add the remaining water and some salt. Here we go. Nice and smooth. And we just give it a cross at the top. We cover it. And what I usually do, I'll cover it with a couple of tea towels as well. So one that way and one the other way. And then I put it in a warm place and wait for 2 hours to prove. And I'll see you in a minute. wonder where's the different color ball? I'm gonna tell you. Because I made this batch this morning because I've got timing issues and waiting 2 hours, it wouldn't work. So I made this batch this morning, let it prove for 2 hours, and then put it in the fridge until I started filming, which was about an hour ago. And I took it out of the fridge and left it out for a bit. And now, here it is. We're ready to roll our dough. Smell is amazing. I love it. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to roll it. And because I'm not good at making circles, I've got a trick. And I bought this crimper and I tried it. And oh my God, I'm in love with this thing. I'm in love with this thing. So I'm going to do, oh, I'm going to break it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut circles and then put another circle on top of it, cut them, crimp them, and then put them in the oven. So let's get on with this. And we need a baking tray. Also, the filling is going to be passata with oregano, salt, and a little bit of olive oil. And what I do, I don't really have measurements. As I said on my other video, it's the Italian way, quanto basta. So to your taste, I'm going to slosh a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt. Oh, I love oregano. Absolutely love it. Then what I'm going to do is stir it all in. And then I taste it. I'm so happy with that. Also, what I have is buffalo cherry mozzarella. Oh, my favorite. A little bit of cooking mozzarella and some ham. Let's get on with this. I'll pinch a little bit of the dough. Shape it into a ball and start rolling. There we go. What you want to do is like not too thick and not too thin. So I think this is okay. Can you see it? That thickness, it should be okay. So what I do now, I'll just mark the circle. It's just just lightly, so I know where I need to put the passata and the stuffing. So, and I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons there in the middle, just like that. Then I open my cherry mozzarella and I'll just grab one. I squidge it. And look how creamy that is. Oh, I'm so starving. And we got ham and we just grab a few little bits. We just put it on top. I'm going to leave like a little border because that's where I'm going to be crimping. It's a bit of a guesswork, but it's going to work, trust me. Okay, that will do. So I'm going to put this on the side for the time being. I'm going to grab another bit of dough. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll it. Okay, and this is the thickness that I want. And then I cover my other bit. Are you ready for crimping? Let's go for it. So as you can see, it's got two pieces. This is the crimper and this is the cutter. So we're going to be cutting it and then pushing the blue bit down. So it's going to crimp it together. We got to make sure not to go all the way through. So we cut it and we crimp it. Then we take the excess off and ta-da! It's our first calzone. I'm gonna lay on the baking tray and I'm gonna start all over again. Yay! The first batch is ready. I'm not too worried about the fact that they leak a little bit. But if you want, you can just go around with a fork and just squish it down a little bit around the edges, just to keep it all nice inside. But it shouldn't be a problem because they're gonna puff up. There we go. I'm gonna just do the worst ones. You should leave them to do a second proof for half an hour once you've done them. But as I said, I made the dough this morning, and then once it proved for 2 hours, I put it in the fridge and I've taken it out, and it's been out for longer than half an hour. I think it's been out for an hour. So I'm not going to do a second proof. But what we're going to do, once these have been sandwiched, we put a little bit more passata on top, just a little teaspoon. And we add a little bit of the cooking mozzarella. The reason why I'm using the cooking mozzarella and not the cherry buffalo mozzarellas is because they're too wet, and this is a little bit, hasn't got any juice, so that's going to be better to put on top. It's not going to wet the dough and then all goes splosh. But let's cut this into little chunks. There we go, and I add a couple of drops, like a couple of cubes on each one. And there we go. Oh. They're gonna go in the oven at 190 degrees in a fan oven, and for 15 minutes. And then we're gonna eat them. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I'll see you in a minute. Let's do this. Yay, and they're out of the oven. Look at them. Oh my God. The smell in here is absolutely amazing. And look at this. No soggy bottom. Paul Hollywood, I'll be waiting for your handshake. Thank you very much. I could have sealed them a little bit better, but I do like to use my gadgets in the kitchen. So maybe you should have crimped it a little bit more, a little bit of olive oil on the edges and press it down with a fork maybe. But hey ho, it's the taste that matter. So let's put them on my little tray. And there we go. In total, I made 10 plus one weird one. But they're so easy to make. It takes a little bit of time and effort, but oh my God, if they're tasty, they're really, 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 really lovely. They're amazing. And so far, they've been a success with everybody. So that's good. As I said, if you're good at rolling the dough, all you need to do, just roll a circle, stuff it, fold it, and seal it with a fork and maybe a little bit of olive oil and a fork, and seal it down, and then put a bit of passata on top, mozzarella cheese, and off you pop. But let's try them. I'm so hungry. Oh, I just cannot wait. Let's have a look. Oh, let's cut this in half. And look at this. Oh, can you see it? Mm, Oh my God. Oh, I'm back at the skating ring in the bar just by my calzone. Oh, so good. The buffalo mozzarella inside is so creamy and nice, and then you got the crunch at the top of the pizza and the mozzarella that we put on top. Divine. This is just divine. And a nice snack for kids. If you're having a kids party, I know it's going to take a bit of an effort to make, but you're going to have happy people, happy little people. Oh, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, why not give me the thumbs up? It really helps the channel to grow. And also, why not subscribe and hit the bell so you can receive the notification on when the next video is out. Because there's going to be more. There's going to be more. Thank you so much for watching. Take care for now. Bye bye. Amazing.